He's gonna enter. He wasn't sure if he was gonna enter Levo either, and then he entered last minute. He's gonna enter. Yeah, he can still win week 4 too.
True.
Because okay, so everyone in Division 2 that makes it into Division 2, then he can, if he wins this match tomorrow, then all he has to, then he starts in the losers, but he can still win the whole, like, the big event.
Right. So he's got to do it just for the future bracket that would happen. Huh. So is tomorrow's just gonna be like the normal SEL format, yeah?
Yeah.
Where it has like the Division 1, Division 2 stuff.
Wait, so let me think. So Lucky, Polish KoDoRiN. Okay, all right. So worst case scenario, if none declines, we just include Polish KoDoRiN, Magi, Lucky. But that's, yeah, I don't think that's likely to be clear. So I'm like 99% sure he's gonna accept. But I was just thinking that, like, we might have to force him to pick yes or no if we have to play a tiebreaker, because we can't, like, play that later.
Right.
But there's no tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
So the winner of this gets into SEL. All right, we're getting started.
Okay, the run back. Oh my! Polish almost immediately just killed KoDoRiN right there.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see because a lot of Peach players are very doom and gloom about this matchup, saying like it's the worst, it's impossible. I've always been an opinion that like it looks terrible, but like once Peach gets in, it look like it's a matchup that looks terrible 99% of the matchup, but like when you look at the win rate, it's actually not that bad. But we'll have to see. I think Polish has so far shown a lot of interesting Peach things in general, so knowing how well he did against Marth's earlier this bracket, including beating KoDoRiN himself, I want to see what kind of stuff he has to show us. Maybe some new tips and tricks.
Yeah, I mean, from what I remember from the earlier sets, oh my god. Like, that first stock was pretty representative of the set before. Just lots of pressure from Polish, kind of KoDoRiN kind of just trying to work around Polish's pressure, and then Polish just doing like a 40-50% combo like multiple times. It's, I don't know, it looks kind of hard, this particular player matchup.
And even in the neutral, the positions that Polish gets a lot off of is like right behind, like they'll go behind Marth's shield so many times and get really, really juicy pressure strings from there, and then kind of bait out a roll or something like that. But the way that Polish spaces is always like trying to get right behind Marth, which is like one of Marth's worst aspects in their gameplay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's like what Peach wants the most, right? Like Peach wants to be in because she just has such good frame data. Like you can do repeated nairs, like nair into grab, like Lefton was saying before. There's a lot of different mix-ups that you can do. Yeah.
No, like the way I like to describe it is that most characters in this game, even the ones that are good shield pressure, like Falco Downer is the classic one. Falco Downer, if it's done as late as possible, is -1 on shield. Peach has 4 aerials that can all, or I think 5 actually. All of her aerials can be +4 if spaced properly. She absolutely destroys shields. And she has both down smash, which will catch, roll, a spot dodge, and shield poke shields. And push, obviously push people off on platforms, stuff like that. And then she also has like a very fast scrap that she can also use. So you're basically, if you eat a late aerial against Peach, you have to roll. A lot of the time that's like the mix-up. And it's a very, very scary situation for a lot of characters.
Yeah, because the good Peaches are ready for that roll once they've pressured you enough times in that particular situation.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of like one aerial on shield and then you just dash to cover the roll, stuff like that.
Ooh. So on top of the pressure from Polish, a lot of good defensive stuff from Polish as well. Like KoDoRiN, I felt like has kind of struggled to get the combos, and especially because of something else we talked about. Polish is, like right there again. I think he actually goes for the buffer jump air dodge a lot.
I think you see the light shield. I think that's actually, I don't think KoDoRiN can do anything. If you do late fair, I don't think you can like spot dodge before the grab.
Oh, wow. That is such good use of the invincibility.
Mhm.
Just like awkwardly timed coming down and then reading the movement to the right.
Oh my god.
I will crouch cancel the entire dancing blade. How dare you?
Dash attack, I think? Oh, this is...
Oh, caught the jump. Polish's air dodges have been super good. There's a couple times even off the ledge where they'll use the air dodge to actually dodge something and then land on the ground at like the perfect timing. And we've seen that like a couple times.
Yeah, I think the way I would
Really
describe
tricky.
Polish playstyle is like it's like this kind of new age Peach where it's like it's not the Armada type where it's like a lot about like running away, wave dashing, dash forward, wave dash back, dash forward, wave dash back, like shield camping a little bit. It's a lot about just instead of surviving maximum, it's more about like just running in and using your added CC and survivability to like scare the living shit out of the opponent and just run straight at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so FD, definitely a very good counter pick. Helps Marth out a ton in neutral. This is definitely the stage where you do have to use the turnips the most. So let's see how that's gonna play out.
So in their winner set, KoDoRiN also counterpicked FD first and struggled a bit. I think having a tough time getting the combos and the kills. Okay, so doing a much better job in this set, but then lost the FD game and then actually ended up going to Yoshi's and
Oh
winning.
yeah.
But-
Oh wow, gets full side B.
But a much better start this time around for sure.
The really good thing that KoDoRiN's been doing
my
is spacing
God.
around the dash attack so well. What was that?
That
Oh my
was
God.
crazy.
Yeah, the dashbacks have been really solid from KoDoRiN right now. And the follow-ups on like the missed combos. Keeping himself in really good positions even when like the forward air and neutral airs don't miss. Don't hit.
Ooh.
Wow. One thing I noticed Polish goes a lot for is power. Okay, almost got it there. Power shield, down smash, or something else. Whenever someone comes down.
Yeah.
That was the first attempt that I've seen from this set, but I think I've seen Polish use it like oh my god, dude,
Yeah,
just the pressure is
you went for
crazy.
the punch against none as well. I mean, it's a super strong punish tool.
Oh, Peach isn't a fast character, says who?
Oh, the counter there just keeps you in disadvantage for so long. Oh man, Peach had a lot of time to set up.
Oh,
That
nice.
was a really
dash.
smart dash attack, just kind of understanding that you could be right below where that forward air is. Really good, like, kind of anti-air.
Peach dash attack is like low-key, easily the best dash attack in the game. It's just that Peach's
It's
dash
so
is so
good.
bad.
It's really good.
Yeah, like the more it doesn't look that good, but the more you play against it, you realize like, oh my god, like it's just so active. It has insane priority. Like you have to be very fast actually to actually whiff punish it. The only true answer is shield. Shield will definitely get you a punish, but Marth is not a character that can generally kill out of shielding it.
Yeah, you just get like a grab or something.
Yeah,
off
like
of
you
that,
can get
that's
up
really
B,
not too
but
much.
the up B is actually not that easy to like actually make the hard part hit, and you have to be turned again towards them. Like, oh, bad SD though.
Tries to space completely outside the down tilt with that like max grab distance from the up B. Goes too low.
Oh, that's the KoDoRiN
KoDoRiN
spacing.
playing
Nice.
around the crouch cancel really well now.
Yeah, maybe I want to see a little bit of like CC dash forward dash attack, knowing that KoDoRiN, like he knows KoDoRiN's gonna space out.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's kind of like the older style of Marth Peach on this matchup, on this stage, right? Where
Yeah.
you're just doing like a lot of these full range forward airs at like different timings, and it's really difficult for Peach to really go in. But you don't get juicy combos, but you keep the neutral game going for so long from the Marth's end.
Yeah, that active.
It's all he has.
I feel like KoDoRiN needs to like dash away and like just hold the dash away a little bit because he's baiting out the dash attacks, but just barely turning back and getting hit by the last part. Oh, oh, maybe the wrong choice to upper there. KoDoRiN gets out.
And Polish is really good about getting out of all the like different throws that KoDoRiN does too. Like down throw immediately, like air dodge, immediately jump out. Oh. Wow, what a crazy dash attack. Gets the sour spot, but at least wins neutral.
Ooh.
Oh, the slight inch forward from KoDoRiN, trying to get the proper spacing for a tipper F smash. Okay, off stage.
Could be okay here. Oh, Polish kind of messing that up, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes when you get hit like that with like the sour spot or like a really weak hit of the up B, you have enough time to like punish the up B on stage by getting a neutral air or something, but the percent might have been too high for something like that.
One thing I want to see a bit more from Polish that I know Kalamazoo did is instead of floating to the edge every time, Kalamazoo would do wave dash down towards it. It gets there a little bit faster, and you can also do like you can grab the edge and then float like back air to cover the edge a little bit. To do edge guards like that. Haven't really seen that yet, and edge guards have been a little bit of a concern.
For sure. And the dash attacks just like ratio-wise have not been going Polish's favor. Just the distance, like the max range forward air distance that KoDoRiN has been doing is like very difficult for Peach to do much about without turnips.
Yeah, I think because Polish maybe is like not as willing to pull turnips, I think what I would, if I think of what Armada would do, if, you know, when I played Marth in his friendlies, I feel like if he sees that I'm just, you know, fair spamming, he would just wave dash back or dash back pull turnip, like almost instantly.
Right.
So it's a really good way to like kind of dissuade Polish from just running that stuff all the way down.
Right. In a couple turnips here, but KoDoRiN's also really good at doing like the grab Z drop whenever the turnips do come out.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
That must have been right as they dropped the shield. I don't think that was a shield poke.
Yeah, I think because of how he like kind of turned around a little bit in the movement, it kind of tricked up Polish like, oh, I guess I'm safe. It doesn't look like he's gonna attack me.
Yeah. Wow,
And right as he dropped the shield.
Okay, yeah, I actually got something off of the down throw there. Not that much, though.
Yeah, like that retreating rising forward air that he did just beat out dash attack completely.
Yeah.
Oh, Stitch Face.
Stitch?
Oh.
Ow!
Oh no.
Oh, just get it again.
Got the hard part.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, not only like the regular turnips are annoying and they definitely make you win neutral, but the Stitch Face are really the thing that if you get killed by one Stitch Face, like you're so scared of letting Peach pull more. It's like mentally, it's really hard. Even when you have a big lead, to like be like, yeah, I'm okay with Peach pulling turnips, because you know what could go wrong.
True. But again, KoDoRiN really good against like the non-stitch turnips. We see the power shield into an attack after it look like forward air. That's always pretty scary when that's threatened by the Marth. Peach has to think twice. Code.
I love that last edge guard, that pull. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Can't talk for too long because Polish might just do something crazy.
Oh, those little weights that KoDoRiN is doing, catching the timing perfectly on the descent. That's like the second or third time.
Yeah, and it's not easy. Polish has been doing a good job mixing up like the float timings, the drop downs, the air dodge angles. So, yeah, pretty good reads from KoDoRiN every time he does hit them.
Dude, that dash tag is like a very solid anti-air when it's active like that. Because the Marth has some hitboxes out, and it's not even trading.
Yep. Yeah, it's the problem of basically the dash just goes straight horizontally, and Marth's fair has to like pull down, and below Marth is where the hitbox is the least to showing it, because he has like he pulls the hand first. So a lot of time, if you come from under Marth's fair, it's easier to trade or just straight up beat it.
That might be it. Yeah.
Wow, what a crazy conversion. Like that Nair reversed.
Yeah.
And I was so surprised the Nair reversed in the first place. And I feel like by the time I recognized that the Nair was reversed, he was already floating in his face off stage.
Yeah, Polish definitely does that. As soon as he gets the hit, he's already off stage, you know? Kind of like how None is already off stage as soon as he gets the hit. Like, as soon as you have that window of opportunity, the reaction to it is really solid. And that's especially important for a character like Peach, who isn't the fastest.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, that was an actual approach. I guess like that calls out down tilt, like I guess. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Really tricky. Very ambiguous whether he's gonna stay on ledge or,
Oh yeah,
or get on
the
stage.
drop Z drop turnip. I see
Yeah.
Triff do that as well. Yeah, Polish is really doing some really cool Peach stuff. I hope, like I've always said that like, you know, there's not that much positivity around floaty sometimes, and obviously like if people hype up a floaty, it's usually tough. But you know, I really want to see some new players and that really want to push Peach, pick her up, because I think Polish is showing that there's a lot of things you can still do. That
Dude,
you
Peach
know,
Tech is like very, very.
yeah, it's really crazy, and you know,
It's
Armato's
really crazy.
an absolutely outstanding player, but he was never one to like do all the crazy shit. Like he didn't claw, he didn't double jump cancel that much. Like he was more of like mastering what he already knew, and he was amazing at that. But sometimes that can give the impression that Peach was a more simple character, just focused on punish game.
Yeah,
I
there's
think-
like the new tech skill that is not new tech skill, but more used tech skill that's been emerging in like the last year from the Peaches. Has been really fun
Like
to
just
watch.
looking at all the different types of aerials Polish does, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and even like the different float heights.
He was doing like double jump, land on the platform into float downer at a specific heights.
Yeah, and even like with like the Z drop turnip stuff, it's like very scary shield pressure when you're not expecting it, and it's relatively fast.
Yeah, yeah,
So one would say that Polish is cracked, right?
yeah. People would
I'm not jokes aside. I'm
TLDR,
like,
TLDR,
every-
Polish is cracked.
like Polish is nuts. Like
yeah.
I don't know. It just goes crazy.
There's also like
sometimes.
extra, like simple things that you might not see that like Polish is fast falling his float aerials a lot better, which gives him more frame advantage, and it definitely pays off.
Oh, this is guaranteed. Yeah,
That
up
was
air.
smart. Not even going for the down smash or anything else to knock off
Yep.
stage, because there's a chance you could like get Omps Detect or even hold down for the down smash to send you back on stage. Up air, a great choice.
And are we gonna see Polish go all the way to SCL? I don't think this is a player that almost anyone was thinking was gonna nab the spot.
Yeah.
Perfect spot dodge timing.
I mean,
Who gets
every
the food?
read.
That's so
Now
big.
there's
Oh, and
the edge guard.
and that forces the quick up B actually, because the turnip was dropping, and then
Oh.
from there Polish could get it.
That was so genius.
wow.
He jumped out and then double jump back for the momentum to get the perfect float turnip height. Snipes him. This is looking dominant. Did a late
That's like
jab.
the ultimate Peach tech. I feel like Peach and Ultimate does that a lot, like that
Yeah.
sort of thing, right? So cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Wayne
Okay.
letting off. He's just
Yeah,
showing off.
just
He's just
yeah,
showing
just
off for
the
his like
slightest-
highlight reel. Sponsors, I'm here. Hit me up.
NordVPN. Sponsor this man.
Oh, and the burst movement.
Yeah,
like, just,
wow.
Just like being really comfortable sitting there in crouch. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, even
Good
though
spacing.
KoDoRiN got that was kind of a Hail Mary, right? Like it felt like he just kind of did that out of desperation. I don't know.
We saw that a couple times too, where the F smash is just like super close range, where it's like, okay, if you get this, you're gonna knock Peach off stage, but what is that really gonna do for the risk that you're taking?
Yeah, and by the way,
Oh,
every single down throw dash attack Polish does is actually like a 1-frame link. If the Marth buffers tap jump, it's really hard.
Damn.
Oh, is it?
And
It's,
KoDoRiN
like,
definitely
really,
does
really tight, yeah.
tap jump. KoDoRiN definitely buffers tap jump.
I didn't know that was actually that tight of a link. I thought it was just like pretty free.
Yeah, it looks free, but it's not. I think if you port 2, it's like a 2-frame link or something. Hey.
Ah, okay.
Okay, let's see. Still very doable for KoDoRiN if he can string together some good percent without taking too much.
Oh man, dude, these turnips from the corner have been so good. Just even beating out forward smash there on that third one. Polish plays really well out of the corner. And that's not the easiest thing to do against like a well-spaced
Yeah.
Marth.
KoDoRiN's so good at using stage control too, so the willingness here to fight out the corner, it's paying off.
Yeah, even like that
Oh, the
right side
Phantom!
just
Oh,
outside.
Phantom.
SEO Phantom!
Ah! As Marth, you don't want to catch it on the ground. Now let's see what happens
Oh,
here.
nice
Nice
up
up
B.
B from KoDoRiN.
Yeah.
Oh, the footsie. He just dashed away a second. Maybe KoDoRiN thought here's a turnip pole and just was in his face with an air.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats,
And you-
Polish qualifies.
Let's go Polish. That is
Guaranteed.
amazing. Like you said, not the one that we would have expected just because we haven't seen too many online performances, but that's the scary part about the online era,
Mhm.
man. People are definitely playing, and then you'll see them in one tournament like this, like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that dude. They're hella good. Of course they made it in. It seems so obvious in retrospect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, knowing what we know now, like, yeah, Polish is sick. But
yeah.
you would not expect this, and I think maybe a Peach, they're putting his name out. Like, a lot of people always say, like, who's the best Peach? Is it like Triff, Laud, Keisu, and then maybe if you go the next tier, maybe people mention like Ryo Beat, but
Mhm.
yeah, Polish definitely up, making himself part of the discussion.
For sure. The thing that I think is really exciting for Peaches, it feels like they are definitely spending a lot of time in the lab. You know, like how
Yeah,
for Falcons you have like the cookbook and things like that, right? It feels like there's like a lot of those types of tools to push the meta forward for Peach Tech, just from what I've seen.
Yeah,
Discord.
I know like Discords are huge, and then from what I heard, like Peaches weren't like super collaborative before, but maybe they've started now, and I feel like Polish is the type of player to really take the lab tools, use Uncle Punch to the next level. And I really think that they can make some really cool stuff happen. But yeah,
For sure. So-
this does end up who's gonna qualify for SEL, but we still have the most important sets left: loser finals, winner finals, or loser semis.
and
Actually,
then-
we got Magi versus
yeah.
Polish coming up.
Ooh.
But before that, we got none lucky.